What's up, everybody?
Hey,
Can you hear me?
live?
We should be live. We should be live, on and cracking. If you can hear me, give me a amen. Everybody type in amen in the comments if you can hear your boy. Just want to make sure we had a couple technical difficulties last couple of weeks, but we should be good to go.
Hopefully, Isaiah, he's here. He's on the floor playing with the truck, so we'll see if he can stay entertained. Oh, he's off to the next thing, so we'll see.
Yeah, we're good. We're good to
see.
go. So, let me put my hat on. What's up, babe? What's up, Donald? Thank you for giving me an amen. What's up, Todd? Thank you for joining. What's up, Taylor out there in ATL? Thank you. Says it sounds a little weird. Okay, I don't know. Might want to clean out a couple of earwax. It sounds pretty good on my end. Might be a little earwax. Gotta hit those ears in the shower. Appreciate it, Todd G. What's up, love?
Hey, sorry to interrupt the Democratic debate. Listen, when they start having these from 2 years from now on a consistent basis, we might have to change the time if they're doing them on Wednesday nights. You know, we don't want to keep the people from.
Hey man, that's what DVR is for. Y'all better go to YouTube. You know, shout out to Yang Gang. We're going for Yang Gang. Shout out to Camilla Harris, California.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Democrats. 2 or 3 feeds at once. Oh, that's what you're saying. Sound like 2 or 3 feeds at once. All right, let me see what's going on with that. Thank you, sir. I don't know why does it sound like 2 or 3 feeds at once. Maybe if I do that. What's up, Antoine, Mr. Metcalf? Thank you for joining. Maybe that'll do it. I'm not sure. I just didn't. I know this in. So this episode
Do sound very muffled.
Okay, well, I think I've kind of changed some stuff around. But this particular episode, we're talking about fighting without fighting. Right?
Yes. When baby got a bottle, I was trying to make sure the top is not loose over there. Yes, we're talking about fighting without fighting, or fighting fair, or just making sure that you don't. Yes.
You don't want
go crazy when you're having those inevitable conflicts.
Them conflictual moments.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. So what's up? What's some things that you didn't add, or some things that you want to add to this particular episode?
Let me see.
Fighting without fighting.
Okay. Oh, one thing that I wanted to add was to not be try not to be defensive. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, did you want to give like a brief summary and explain?
We can get a brief summary. What's up, Cassie? Thank you for joining. What's up, Wanda Jean? Thank you for joining. What's up, Marvin Casey? How you doing? Thank you for joining. We'll give you a brief summary. This is just a live discussion, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Brittany, the winner of. Thank you for repping your Loveology hat. We shared that. That's awesome. This is just a discussion. We want to hear what you guys have to say about these particular topics. We have a podcast. This is just a live discussion. What's up, Pete? Thank you. This is just a discussion to give your take, right? We want to hear what you have to say about this particular topic. We're talking about fighting without fighting. So live discussion.
So
go ahead with
normally we talk about things we forgot to mention, and so during the podcast episode, I forgot to mention just about defensiveness and trying to not to be so defensive when someone is coming to you with something that they didn't like that you did. Right. Because, if you just become defensive and shut down, we need, it just doesn't help anything.
Right.
We need to be mature, and we need to learn how to accept criticism if, of course, if it's presented the right way. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
And so, if your significant other is needing to tell you something that they didn't like, let's try to not be defensive.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to get criticized every now and then. I personally love it when my wife gives me a critical sandwich where she tells me something good in the beginning and then give me the critical meat and give me something good at the end. So, prime example. So, you know, maybe she doesn't like the shirt that I'm wearing right now, even though, you know what I'm saying, I look nice, you know what I'm saying. But let's say she doesn't like the shirt. What's up, Jason McFadden? Thank you for joining. She could easily say, you know, Jason, your style is impeccable. I know you really love that shirt. But to be honest, I really don't feel like it's a proper shirt to wear for this particular situation, even though, baby, you look good in it.
Yes.
So that's a perfect way sandwich to give me a critical
Y'all
sandwich.
See what I got to do?
You see what I'm saying?
It's so much work just to...
You know, you just got to know how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it the right way, you know?
Did I roll my eyes? I'm working on that.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but if y'all saw her roll her eyes, you know, tell her to stop doing that, right? What you do, Cassie? What you do when you get mad? Cassie said, when I get mad, I don't have a filter. What else she say? But feel bad after. But doing ooh-wee, I don't care. Yeah. So we talked about that in the podcast as well. When you're going through the particular conflictual moment, right? You sometimes you seem like, Cassie, you might be the person that needs to kind of take a chill pill and maybe drink some water, woosah a little bit, and come back to the situation a little bit later. Sometimes even sleeping on it. We talked about that because some people say, well, I don't like to go to sleep mad. We don't, in my household, we don't go to sleep mad. But, you know, sometimes it's okay to do that. Sometimes you need to do that, because if you blow up and blow out, then that, you know, that you can miss an opportunity to get to the source of that issue. You know, you want to attack the source, not the symptoms, right?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. And again, we talked also in the podcast just about like not attacking your...
What's up, Angie B and Sierra? What's up?
Not attacking your partner, because more than likely they will become defensive and shut down.
Right.
Which I guess anybody would, right? And just kind of tackling the issue.
Right.
Yeah. And remembering that we're trying to get to a resolution.
So we don't have to deal with that issue no more. Let's grow and move on. Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So, Sierra, did you hear? I see Sierra just joined on. Sierra out of Memphis 10. What up? Last time she gave you the big chop. Well, she didn't give you the big chop. She cut off all your ends. You had the little fro.
Yeah,
so
I transitioned
she
to the natural.
Look out.
So she cut off all the rest of my permed hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Memphis 10. Hey, real quick. Hey, I want to remind y'all, we're going to give out, we're going to do a giveaway later on. So if you haven't heard the podcast, you may can do a long shot, do a wild guess like Brittany did and win the prize. But you definitely want to listen to the podcast and then be able to answer these questions, right? And how, you know, we're doing this out of love, baby. We're not getting paid for this. This is just strictly out of love. We putting our business all out in the streets. So but we're doing it to help, you know what I'm saying, more people to give different perspectives on relationships and stuff, right? Not saying that we're experts, but we're just giving you our perspective. We're expert on our perspective, right? We ain't hit them in the head too hard.
Everybody say hi, Isaiah.
If you don't mind, could you share this on the timeline? Because that's the way we can get this thing out. We share the love. So share this on your timeline. It's absolutely free to do. That's how we get this message out of Loveology, right?
Yeah.
It's a democratic debate going on, trying to stop the hate of they saying Trump is pushing out a lot of hate. But we trying to spread the love, so let's spread the love, guys. What else you got, love?
I think that was pretty much it. We said something about taking a poll. It was a question that we kind of disagreed on, but I can't remember either. Well, we just want to hear from you all. Like Jason said, this is a live discussion, so we do this on Wednesday because we want to hear from other people.
We want to hear from y'all.
And how you know, what are some tactics or tips that you may give to other couples in regards to
what's up, Jennifer?
Fighting.
Thanks for joining.
You know.
So Cassie asked, what was the last argument we had and how did we fix it? That's a good question. What was the last argument we had, love? We can remember. Come on, buddy.
What was the last one we had? It was it was an argument where I said the word always, and you got mad at me for using that word.
It was something more complex than that.
No, seriously, it was. I said something about you always. Oh, I think it was about you noticing, so I beat up on myself a lot when I don't do certain things or when I make a mistake. And it seemed like sometimes Jason would point out things too much for my taste.
Right. I'm just trying to, make us grow.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I told you that I wanted you to be more patient, because I'm not a machine, I'm not perfect, and you understand that.
Right.
But it seems like when I don't behave like a machine and something slips, then you point it out. But you said you just want to make sure we're on the same page.
That's it.
And I basically told him, basically you always point out stuff, and
really
right. I feel like I let a million things go. I'm just real calm.
You talking about with me that I do?
Yeah.
What's up, Steven? First, how you doing?
So things that irritate me about Jason, just stuff that he does, I just be like, okay, it's all good. I just let it go. I let it roll off my back. Like, what is it? Water on a duck's feathers? Is it?
Yeah, roll off your back like water off a duck's back.
Yeah. I just let it roll off my back, and I was having the feeling that Jason don't do that. Like, he don't let as much stuff go.
What's up, Big Game James? Thank you for joining.
As I do. So I was talking to him about that, and where I went wrong, and we talked about this in the episode, is that I used the word always. So you always mention something, and Jason's like, no, I don't always. There's no way. And as I was preparing for the episode, well, I accepted that. I said, I don't understand why you're getting so hung up on this word, but since you're getting hung up on it, I will accept that, and I will try to refrain from saying always. I'm just telling you, it feels like to me that you say this a lot. You point out things a lot, right? And on the other hand, I let a lot of stuff go. So we fixed it by just having a conversation about it. It got pretty heated, I think, at a certain point.
I don't know. I can't remember what she talking about. And that's the thing about these quote unquote arguments. Man, a lot of times you forget what you're talking about. It's not even that serious. We just have to respect someone, just like I just said that statement, right? I have to respect that it may not be serious to me, but it may be serious for her, right? So I gotta respect that, whether it's you taking the toilet, not changing the toilet roll. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that issue, right? Because we got easy ways we can change the toilet. We just really take the toilet roll off,
slide it off.
It's pretty awesome, right? So to me that may not be a big deal, but for her it may be a huge deal, right? So I have to respect the fact that that's a big deal for her, and let's just get to the bottom of figuring out, okay, why is it? Why am I doing these particular things? Like, why is the corner of my room, why is it, kind of messy a little bit, And really, once we break it down, it's like, man, I don't know where some of these things don't have anywhere to go. So we get into the source. So Jason is not necessarily junky, right? It's just, man, we don't have a place for these things to go. And we moved to this house about a year ago, and we just, we still kind of getting things together. So once you fix that source, then some of these other arguments kind of disappear. So,
yeah, but that wasn't what we was arguing about, though.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Appreciate Big Game. I try to be fresh every now and then. Try to be presentable for the loveologists out there, right?
Right. So to answer that question, how do we fix it? We listen to each other. We really listen to each other's perspective. And I basically agree that I wouldn't use the word always anymore.
Right.
And I would not assume that I'm not doing things that's irritating him that he's not, letting go of, because he is. Like, I do irritating things too, and he doesn't point them out, but I was just explaining to him that it doesn't feel like that to me. So I agreed not to use the word always, and he agreed to slow down on and what I felt like you picking out something that I didn't do right.
Yeah. So again, this is fighting without fighting. So again, you don't want to you don't want to punch your mate, right? Even though I like playing this game where I get real close to her eyes, she don't.
I hate that game.
She hates that.
Yeah.
I get in trouble sometimes. But so obviously, being physical is not the way to go. All right, I know it's a lot of people out there that that's their go-to, right? A lot of ladies, just ready to slap somebody. Where are my slappers at? Throw the hand emoji up. If you're a slapper, go ahead and just tell the truth and shame the devil. And then I'm gonna tell you, you shouldn't be hitting nobody. Don't put your hands on nobody because you don't want that man or that woman to put their hands on you. So let's keep our hands to ourselves and let's attack the problem. And to be able to attack the problem, you gotta have a conversation. Right? Mm-hmm. Gotta have a conversation. What else, love?
That's it for me as far as what I wanted to mention. Yeah, the most main thing that I think we really wanted people to take away from that episode, or maybe I shouldn't tell y'all. I should just let y'all listen to it.
Yeah, again.
I'll let y'all listen to the episode.
Yeah, I do want to remind everybody, this is just a discussion, right? So let me show y'all what's going on. This is just a discussion. So all you have to do to go to our podcast, right? If you don't know, I do this every episode because I want people to understand that this is not the podcast. This is just a live discussion, right? So to go to our podcast, if you have an iPhone, you have the purple podcast app, right? You can also, iPhones or Androids or Windows phones can download Spotify, right? You see the top right corner of Spotify. All right. You can also download SoundCloud. You can also download Google Podcasts on any phone. iHeartRadio. Just look for the podcast section. Type in Loveology podcast. Also, you can go to our website, and that is loveologypodcast.com. Right? Go right to our podcast episode. Go to our website, and here, boom, you see that that player right there? Those are all our episodes. And all our episodes are right there. So you can check out all our episodes and you can go right there. And also, if you want to support, if you got some extra coins in the bank, summertime is over with. Coming to a close, you can support. We got the Loveology hats, we got the Loveology t-shirts, we got all types of stuff. Go in there, check it out, and just browse around, see what we got. If you want to see some of our past shows, you can go right to YouTube as well. We have the actual podcast episodes on there, and our past Wednesday discussions. So we got it all in line for you. Don't know what that is. But we're gonna get that off the screen. Cool. All right. So, I guess we're gonna cut right into. Anybody else have anything to say about fighting without fighting? Some key takeaways about.
You said got to pick your battles. Sierra said got to pick your battles.
Yep.
Was that what they said?
Yeah. She said got to pick your battles. That is.
I agree with that. You know what battle that I let Jason just get away with, but I think that I might change it though.
Oh Lord!
Can you guess, Jason?
Nope.
Not putting the seat down.
The toilet seat.
The toilet seat down.
I thought I did a good job of it.
Well, now, but you remember that when you with your job, the women in your job was saying like, "Why don't you put the seat down?" Like basically, I ain't even doing my job because I ain't trained you to put the seat down.
What are you talking about?
You don't remember? You don't remember you came home one day and you said, Ash, babe, I don't put the toilet seat down? And I said, no, you don't. We had a discussion about it a long time ago. And you was like, well, I just don't understand why I got to put the seat down. Why can't the woman put the seat down?
Right. What I was saying was, what if I, what's up, Yana? Thank you for joining. What if I put not just the toilet seat, but the top down as well? So if I put the top down, then that means you ladies, you still have to do an action. You got to lift that top lid up. So if you got to lift that top lid up, what's wrong with putting the other part down if everything is up? What's the difference?
Yeah, so I definitely picked my battle with this.
What's the difference? There's no difference. Exactly.
Whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
I just
it's no difference.
I don't know. It's one of these things that just didn't bother me as much. I've never fallen in the toilet the whole 7 years.
Because my mind, here's the thing. This
but
is my
I
mind.
almost did one time.
This is what I picture. You going in the bathroom. This is what I picture. You got to leave the toilet seat up because of this. She gonna go in the bathroom and finna be not even paying attention, just go back up and just sit down. No, you always look where the toilet is at.
At night, when the light is not on and you rushing in there to use the bathroom and you trying to pull your pants down, you know, we have to pull everything down. Y'all just unzip and whip. And y'all standing in front of the toilet, facing the toilet, and we're not. So,
well, it sounds like y'all need some new protocol on how to use the bathroom. That's what it sounds like.
This D said it's gross.
That sounds like it needs some more protocol. Because what if I got the lid down? Then now you need
who puts the lid down on the
That's
toilet?
what you're supposed to do.
You keep giving this hypothetical
You're supposed
situation.
to put the lid down because when you flush that toilet, particles fly up in the air. I know y'all heard about that study that if your lid is up and you flush the toilet, you got boo-boo particles all on your toothbrush. Come on now. So if y'all want the toilet seat down, men, we need to put the lid down. Because it's really no difference. You still got to do some type of action. Y'all just want to set up perfectly for you guys every single time. You know, if you want it perfectly for that, okay, cool. Just let's say that, but let's not come up with some random reasoning of having the toilet seat down and not the lid. I can set it up perfectly for you if that's what you want, babe. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can get some things set up perfectly for me.
So this battle, I just let Jason have this one. This thing, it doesn't matter too much to me.
It's a losing battle. You're going to lose.
No, I can win it if I want to. I just don't feel like. But you remember, conflicts are not about winning and losing. It's about us tackling the problem.
Look, I ain't saying we ain't not no experts. We not the Huxtables, right? We ain't the Cosby Huxtables. So we still got issues, right? We've been married for 7 years or so, 2012. Right, so we still have issues. We not perfect. We not preaching like we're just perfect. No, we still got issues. We just sharing our experiences. Right, That's all we doing. So I'm gonna get to baby. Give me a question because I'm finna get ready to spin this wheel.
I thought you was gonna come up with this question.
No, you be coming up with some good questions. Last time it was my wheel be leaning all to the side. Last time you came up with a pretty good question, so I want to let you come up with it.
This little baby. It's hard for me to think. What question?
Come on, Lee.
Let's make a question about you because I think a lot of times it's about me or something that I said.
We got to ask a question, y'all. So what I need y'all to do, right? I need y'all to share this on your timeline. Share this on your timeline if you don't mind. And the question that we're going to ask is pertaining to our particular podcast, right? That's what it's pertaining to, right? So, a particular episode on our it's on this last episode, but it's a particular portion of the episode. If you was listening to our episode, Fighting Without Fighting, you should know this answer. Anybody can answer. I apologize to all my previous winners. I originally stated that once you win, we're gonna give everybody else a chance. No, if you win every week, that's just on you. You listening, we really appreciate it, and we want to bless you. So if you want to answer every week, it's just whoever answers it quicker on this line or on your chat, text, or comment. I can't even talk right. Whoever put the answer in there first in the comments get the treat. Sorry, James. Last week you got the answer correct, but it landed on nothing. As you can still see, is posted up there, nothing. So, baby girl, come up with a question for me.
I don't know.
I know we supposed to.
Something. What's an irritating that I do that Jason doesn't like when we have arguments? Is that a good one?
Shoot, I don't even remember that. We talked about it? Huh?
Yes.
We talked about it in the episode. So
I think it could be several things. It was a few things.
It was a few things, huh?
So one of those answers will work.
So ask the question again for my people can know.
What is something that I do during an argument that Jason does not like?
I think James already answered.
What did he say?
He said, "Sing always, always and forever."
Yep, that's it.
So let's give it up. No, not a want, but let me see. Give it up to Big Game James. James said, "Give it up to Big Game James."
I listen.
Not listening.
Yeah. No, I listen well. Jason said I've always been a good listener.
Yeah, you've been a good listener. But
when we argue,
you already got that. You already got that right, Big Game. So don't mess it up for yourself. Definitely saying always for James and Dee. Shout out to that wonderful couple, the Johnsons. Still feels kind of weird calling Dee DeAndrea Johnson. My mouth want to say Watson. DeAndrea Johnson. I got it. I'm getting it. I'm still working on it. Shout out to that wonderful couple. Marriage is lit. They have some wonderful Marriage is Lit shirts. Go to king-gene.com. king-gene.com. kinggene.com. There it is. All right. So we finna spin this wheel. What's up? You crazy? Let me get my spin the wheel right. Right. My wheel ain't acting right.
Well, I'm a bounce, y'all.
Mama about to bounce. James and Dee, we about to spin this wheel.
Bye.
Hasta luego. Say hasta luego to Ash. We about to spin this wheel though. Here in just a second. Let me get it going for y'all. Always, if you don't mind, share this on your timeline. You see what you can win. Shout out to Keisha. Keisha, she Trendy Tees. She has customized shirts. She's on vacation right now. I'm trying not to put your business all out in the streets, but she's on vacation, and go check her out. Trendy Tees, and she can hook you on up. So let's spin this wheel for this lovely couple. The both of them answer the question right. So let's go. Spin the wheel. What we got? Uh-oh. Look like we got a coffee mug. Coffee mug. Winner chicken dinner. Hey, so we got y'all a cool coffee mug. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. I actually got one at the house. I mean, it's downstairs. I'm not going to get it, but it's pretty dope. So it's a magic coffee mug. Let me put my phone up real quick so you can see it. Let's go to loveologypodcast.com, loveologypodcast.com, so you can see this cool coffee mug. I appreciate y'all for participating. Thank you. Loveologypodcast.com. All right, let's go here. I want y'all to check this out. Man, we got a lot of cool stuff on here. Let's go to assorted items. And the coffee mug is a magic coffee mug. So what happens is when it comes in black. You're gonna pull out the packaging. It's gonna be black. So don't be alarmed, DD. I don't think y'all even drink coffee like that. But if you drink coffee, appreciate it. It comes out black. But once you put warm water in there or anything warm, it'll turn white and you'll see Loveology. It'll appear. So it's like some little magic. It's a matte black magic mug. Cool. So that's what y'all got. Thank you. All you did was listen to the podcast. All you did was share this episode. That's all you did. That's free, and we just sharing. We just spreading love. So again, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are a blessing. Let's keep sharing the love, keep spreading the love, and we're gonna catch y'all next time. So y'all be easy and holla back. Ooh, ooh, like who was that said that? Holla back, yanking. Ooh, ooh. ooh. Holla back. Ooh, ooh. I forgot to do the chip. FOBOLOUS. Fabulous. Okay. Holla at y'all. Peace.